Hello and welcome to the Karna Aster Astrology community. I'm Karna Aster, so good to have you back or here for your first time. Welcome. I am a Chinese astrologer. I'm a sidereal astrologer. So yeah, we're going to talk about this week's energies from November 30th through December 6th. So for this first week of December, and I do have a couple things that I didn't, or one thing I didn't remember to talk about. I don't know. There's been so much going on. You guys all understand this. It's the holidays, and yeah, it's been really busy. And as I have shared with you guys, we are in this Yinwood snake year. Next year is the young buyer horse year. And so if you've heard before that I would mention that in October, starting in October of every year, we start to feel the next year's energies. So we have been feeling that still this last month, and things are just moving really fast. Well, horses like to run, they like to gallop. It is a very fast moving horse because it is a young fire horse as well. So yeah, it's going to be a very fast moving year. So if you feel like the end of this year is speeding up, I mean, of course, there's always times in the energy when we get a little slowdown. We did just come out of that Mercury retrograde, as you all know. It just literally stationed back to go forward today, or stationed yesterday. So, or maybe it was 2 days ago. Anyway, it's still intensified, so definitely communication can still be a bit challenging. We are in that shadow period for the next couple weeks, so just know that there could still be some technology issues or communication issues. Again, practicing our conscious communication skills, and it is a process, and it's definitely had some challenges for me on this one. So but yeah, what I didn't get to share last week with everything going on was that Saturn also went direct. And that was it actually stationed on the 27th and went direct on the 28th. So that was just a few days ago on Friday, that multiplier day. So I hope that was a positive day for you. However, Saturn is a rewarder of hard work. So if things are coming more into alignment in your life, then you're getting rewarded for that work. If things are a little bit more stressful, then there's just more work to do. And, Saturn is the planet of hard work, and you will, get your karmic rewards when you put the efforts in. So just keep at it. If you know that it's not as rewarding this time around, then you know that you have work to do, and to, work on buckling down with your discipline and practices. And yeah, so I want to get into the energies from the 30th onwards. Remember, I am a sidereal astrologer, so I will be talking about things from this Vedic sidereal standpoint. And I am going to share my screen so you can see it. And I'll be going back and forth between sharing the Chinese and the sidereal astrology. They're very complementary, but also, very different. And so here we are on Sunday, November 30th. The moon is in Pisces. So we could be feeling like escaping, like very dreamy. We're just maybe wanting to rest. Hopefully, you're not escaping in any really negative ways, such as, indulging in too much drugs and alcohol. But yeah, it's just a day to go inwards, to meditate, to do anything spiritual. It was going to be a beautiful day for that. And we are in this lovely grand trine energy still. I talked about it before. So we've got, the Saturn Neptune in Pisces still, and still Jupiter in Cancer, as well as um, Venus in Scorpio, and Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio. So yeah, it's just really a lot of energy of letting go, of surrendering, of um, going and stepping into greater self-care for ourselves, and as well as Yeah, letting go of beliefs. So this is a really good time to shift beliefs. If you have been struggling with anything, I know I've shifted some beliefs around my abundance, and that's feeling really good. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having more money and more abundance in our life. And abundance certainly doesn't always come in money forms, but there's nothing wrong with money. And yeah, so then there's also this what is the other thing I want to say? Like this idealizing of like a more compassionate world and more spiritual world. And, hopefully we're actually, working on that too. I know there's still a lot of people on the planet that aren't really as evolved, and a lot of those people are in leadership. So we have a ways to go, but I think we're doing the work, and as we grow and we do the work, we're going to pull up other people around us. And I think you already know that, but keep up the good work. So, yeah, so let's see what else. Mercury again, still in Libra, just for a few more days. And so, yeah, we're going to still be thinking about fairness and balance in our lives and our relationships. And um, yeah, this could be definitely a little bit of an emotional time too, just with all the energies and all the water planets, right? A lot of water here. Um, yeah, again, yeah, like how can we channel that? Well, I think, really diving into the self-care practices, maybe getting in the water. I'm actually heading to the hot springs after I film this. I hope that you can, yeah, take a bath, like do something near water, take a walk near the river, do something nourishing for yourself. And soups, yeah, cooking a big soup. I made a really wonderful big pot of chili yesterday. The family loved that. So anyway, there's so many different things that we can do to lean into some positive creative expressions, right? With this, yeah, what kind of creative outlets can you dive into? I mean, that would be a really good thing to also um, really work on enhancing, and that could really develop and grow in this beautiful trine energy. And we're going to be having this at least for a few more days. So yeah, definitely enjoy this. It's beautiful energy, and this is definitely a very powerful day in the Chinese astrology. We have a yin water rabbit day. Rabbits can be cautious. They're also very strategic, and so this could be a good day to do some planning. It could be a good day again to just kind of lay low and be more restful, but and more reflective. The yin water energy of the day is going to have us really, yeah, being spiritual and yeah, diving into our wisdom and using that to share with other people and communicate, yeah, our wisdom to others. And, we are going to want to, yeah, still, I think, be around people. Again, it's a powerful day to start something, to, yeah, I mean, even though we might be feeling like a little bit emotional or restful, like, yeah, maybe it's a creative project, but we really could start something really positive on a day like today. So it could be a self-care practice. I mean, I'm always talking about creating new healthy routines. Maybe it's some yoga. So yeah, all kinds of different things we can utilize with that energy. So enjoy that. And now looking at December 1st, we have the moon in Aries. So the energy is going to get really fast moving. It's going to feel a lot like, okay, what do we want to step into that's like a new beginning? I mean, we're still in this waxing phase. We're heading towards that full moon later this week. I'll be talking about that here soon, but what were the seeds that you were planting on that new moon? And like really, again, like seeing what you can carry forward with those ideas. We are having a square with Pluto today in the moon, so there will be some tension around, what we could be triggered and needing to transform something for sure. So also just know that, yeah, I mean, again, things are going to move really fast. Like we can really be the ones to like be the pioneers though of something that's really important. So, squares also are just that point of tension that help us to grow in a positive way and, to make that change. So step into that powerful place of empowerment, right? That you know that you want and you desire and go for it. It's also a Youngwood Dragon Day, Initiate Day. This is a great day to begin anything new again. You could do really well signing a contract. And it is also like I said, a Youngwood Dragon Day. So the dragon energy is going to have us allow us to have a big vision. It's going to have us be very ambitious. Be careful to not go too fast. We want to, and also just with our again language, because yeah, Aries, just that energy can really make us go a little bit too fast, and the dragon too can be like almost overly passionate, overly ambitious. I mean, go with that drive, but also know that the dragon can get a little ferocious or a little arrogant, so it does have to kind of keep itself in check so it doesn't get over the top. But yeah, so anyway, that's funny. I am like having a thought about a client of mine that has dragon in their chart, so I'm getting all just distracted here. The Youngwood energy is going to help us to also grow something new. We could really start a new healing practice on a day like today, and it could make us a little bit stubborn as well. So just really thinking about, yeah, how to be open-minded and learn some new things, but um yeah, like let's try to just be open to changing something that could feel a little difficult. And yeah, so again, maybe some healing practices with writing could be really positive while we're still in this Mercury and Libra. Again, communicating, I like the idea of writing, but we can still do some really positive communication today. But just make sure that you're not being stubborn and you're really listening. So it is a really beautiful energy with that wood feeding the fire of the month. So that's really lovely. So there can be, yeah, some really positive, beautiful transformation. Again, I think starting not only health practice, but like a spiritual practice could be a really great way to begin your week. Okay, so December 2nd, moving along, we have the energy of Moon and Aries still. Again, the sun is still in Scorpio. So we do have, and we've had all of these planets. Not only do we have this grand Water trine, but we have all these planets, the stellium in Scorpio. So just a lot of energy in going deep, in wanting to go deeper in our relationships, really wanting to have more depth and really getting to the bottom of things and the mysteries of things. And also if we're having any problems or wanting to make changes in things, we're also wanting to like really get to that root and find the underbelly, because Mars is in Scorpio. So and again, with Mars in Scorpio, we just have to be a little bit careful that we can be a little bit stinging. Like, that's the lower octave of that Scorpio energy, is that it can just be really a little bit vengeful, or really like just say something a little spiteful. And it's like, let's not do that. We don't need to be like that. Let's be a better person, right? And yeah, so that is the sidereal energies for the day. And on December 2nd, oh, and excuse me, yeah. Okay, so yes, the Chinese energies are that it's a Yinwood Snake Day, and this is also a Disdirection Day. Again, this means that it's a good day to solve problems. So it is going to be a bit of a challenging day if you have pig in your chart. I mean, it just means that there could be a big change happening. Could be a change for the better. I mean, you don't have to be scared. I mean, I have lots of great changes, new clients coming in and different um, changes that are, maybe a possible new partner or something like that could come in on a clash change day. So you don't have to be worried, but also sometimes, something will break, or you could have like a really negative interaction. I mean, there's a lot of other things to be looked at in the chart. So yeah, you don't have to worry about that. But again, just be a little bit cautious if you do have pig in the chart. Again, if you want to see your chart, I will link below so that you can see your Chinese astrology chart. I do many readings as well as full readings with a Chinese astrology. I recommend a full reading if you order it by tonight, Sunday, November 30th. I do have a promotion for you to get a really great deal on that reading. So I'd love to share your chart and all your strengths, and help you with some questions, or lead you in a way that yeah, could show you some really wonderful things for yourself and what you're wanting to accomplish in your life. It's always really helpful for business leaders, especially business entrepreneurs, but um, yeah, I mean, but anybody, it's just can be so helpful to like give a little bit of direction and affirmation, confirmation, and just being like, oh wow, just seeing this whole new lens through what your animals are. I just watched Zootopia last night, just like kind of a side note, but such a cute movie. And it's so funny because the main character is a rabbit, and then the other one's a fox. Well, we don't have a fox in the zodiac with Chinese astrology, but we do have a rabbit, and I am actually a rabbit. And I was like, this is so fascinating. Anyway, just really um, got me thinking about, just all of our archetypes, and it's pretty fun. So, yeah, I know a lot of other people that are really into astrology that, are in these other systems and understand those more. Maybe, you're more understanding of the sidereal Vedic or Western astrology that you've come from, like I have in my past. And either way, it's so fun to be like, oh, okay, this whole new lens of like, that's right. I have tiger in me. I've got dragon, like all whatever your badass things are, and we all have that, in our own unique ways. So there's no there's no not good animals or elements in the deck, so to speak. Although we're not talking about the deck of cards. That's the Magi astrology. So um, which my friend Andrea does do. And I will put a link to hers below because the Magi astrology is also so amazing. So that would be really fun for you to check out. A link to her videos and to calculate what your cards are. So yeah, another little tangent there, but yeah. So anyway, I'd love to do a Chinese astrology reading for you if that is something that you want anytime. And also, while I'm at this, please make sure you like the video, please comment and subscribe. Thank you so much. It helps me to share with more people. And this is definitely a big passion of mine. And so I appreciate your help. So yeah, and then we have this opposition with Uranus today and Black Moon Lilith. And so there could be some surprising things about things that you have kind of repressed or like parts of you that you felt like you've had to tame or whatever. So that could be kind of interesting um, to see what unexpected things may be coming about. This is going to be lasting at least a couple of days this week. So be on the lookout for that. And then let's see, I think I said everything I wanted to say. Oh no, I want to just say too, again, because it's the Yin Wood day and the Yin Fire month, the Yin Fire Pig month, that I mean, yes, there's that clash with the pig and the snake, but the Yin Wood and the Yin Fire are really a lovely feeding combination. So there will be some really beautiful things that will come of this. And so, yeah, I think the beginning of the week is definitely a lot more positive than the end. So really utilize these days for your business, for yourself, for, yeah, making the most of things. And we're going to want to lay low later in the week. And I'm going to get into that as we continue here. All right. So December 3rd, we are approaching the full moon. You should have been already feeling it on the 2nd. Possibly even on the 1st. I mean, some of us are pretty sensitive, maybe even today, the 30th. I mean, some of us definitely feel the energy. But yeah, so we've got the moon in Taurus on December 3rd. And so we also have the moon conjunct Uranus. So I think there will be something surprising happening for the people. And I think this is a day where, um, yeah, it could be a little shocking for everybody. Um, so yeah, I mean, again, just really be disciplined with your self-care practices so that we can kind of get through the end of the week, which may be a little rougher, as I have mentioned. So hopefully there's not bad news to come, but I don't know, collectively it could be quite a surprise. So that will be interesting. And then with the energy too, it's just a low energy day in the Chinese astrology. It's just, yeah, we, again, with that shocking information and just the low energy, I would not have any high hopes for anything super exciting on the 3rd. I'm sorry if you have something important, I would reschedule it, to be honest. This is, excuse me, a Yang Fire Horse day. And so again, really fast moving energy. We are going to feel really generous. We are going to feel passionate. We're going to feel emotional, excited. So, use that passion and excitement. And, you can still do some like really good manifestation work as we're approaching this full moon energy. So, I would really utilize this energy of this day in more meditation and that sort of thing. Again, we still have so much energy in water signs as well. So, that'll be really lovely. And then the Taurus energy of the day is going to also just have us like wanting to be home a little bit more too. Like, um, yeah, really lean into that creative work that I spoke about that we can still lean into, but also like maybe just cooking like a big meal in the evening and just, yeah, having some good meditation or yoga in your evening and, or go to a sound bath or something. So, December 4th is the full moon, and it doesn't happen until the afternoon. Remember, I am in Boise, Idaho. This is Mountain Standard Time at 4:14 on the 4th. We will have the full moon, so we will be feeling that through December 5th as well. And yeah, I mean, happy manifestation day. Like, I am all about the full moons because leading up to, and during, it's like, really make a wish, like make all the wishes you want. And it's a powerful day. And it is also though, a very changeable day in that in the Chinese astrology, we have the Young Earth Monkey Day. It is a 1 star day, so it's kind of a higher energy day, but this young Earth monkey. So remember the monkey I've talked about this year with the snake and the tiger? Yeah. Um, we could be, especially again, if you have tiger, that could feel a little bit tricky. Um, monkey, pig, snake, there's just all these different aspects of this could feel a little challenging. Not only that, but we have this square with Mars and Neptune and Saturn. And so there is going to be something where it's like, okay, we kind of have to do more work around something. It's like, wow, okay, now back to the drawing board because yeah, this is something that we have to look at and that will help our evolution and growth. And but it may feel very uncomfortable. It could be again yeah, just kind of stinging, and it could be from something from the fallout from yesterday. I don't know. But yeah, so what else do I want to say about this day? Again, I'm very happy about the full moon energy, but then there's some things that are tricky, and the other tricky thing is that this is our last um day with Mercury. Oh, interesting. I could have sworn when I was looking at this earlier. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Darn, I've been talking about the 5th the whole time. Okay, or half the time. Okay, so scratch that about the Young Earth Monkey Day. Excuse me, that's for tomorrow. I'll say that again in a moment. Okay, so today is actually, okay. Phew. Okay, I was wondering. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, yeah, a lot more. Yeah, so we do have this Mars energy that is going to be tricky. Um, but the yin fire goat is the energy of the day, and it is a success day. It is a powerful day to do something. So, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Um, yeah, I mean, the yin fire of the month and the day, I mean, it's pretty fiery, but you're gonna feel like wanting to inspire other people. Um, and it could be really a peaceful day. And I think, yeah, anyway, there's, sorry, a lot more positive energy today. It's the 5th that we have to look at as more of our problem day. Excuse me for that confusion, but we are nearing the end of Mercury being in Libra. So it's getting ahead of myself a little bit, but yeah, just enjoying this full moon energy, bask in it. And yeah, just again, just being a little bit more aware with our words and, really keeping that balance as we will hopefully want to with Mercury and Libra, to be thoughtful and more balanced. I think that will be good. But, this Mars in Scorpio square to Saturn and Neptune in Pisces could just be a little harsh. So, yeah, let's just be aware of that. Again, we've had this for a really long time. I talked about it last week. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this for I don't know how many weeks now, this Jupiter square to Chiron. So, we have been dealing with a lot of wounds coming up. That is still an ongoing thing that we are looking at. Obviously, it just depends on our own individual astrology, and I can help you with that. If you ever want to do a calendar, you can get the Chinese calendar from me. I do not give you a calendar exactly that um, it's uh, so what I do is I do a specific calendar for you and your specific energy. So it is it is really specific to what your energies are and the day energy and the month energy and the year. And I tell you what your best days are to utilize and what days to lay low. So yes, some of this will always help, but you won't really know which days are the best days for you without, because I could say it's a really high energy day and it could still be not a very good day for you. And, there could be some negative results. So, it's just something to be aware of. And, but yeah, so that could be something. I do a 3 month at a time or a 6 month or even a year long calendar some people get. So definitely message me below, check out the link below for the Chinese astrology, and then you can get the calendar. The strength-based dates is what it is. And there is also a package with a reading with the strength-based dates. So check that out. All right. So yeah, I would love to guide you, especially again, if you're a business owner, but especially if you just love astrology and you want to just know what are your best days and how to utilize them. And it's pretty fun too, to see how everything aligns even more with this guidance and that. So, and if you already get that, if you want to share below, or if that's something that you want to learn more about, again, comment, let me know. I would love to share more. So, all right. So yeah, again, happy full moon on December 4th. And again, moving into December 5th, we will be still feeling this full moon energy a little bit, even though we're past it. The moon will now be in Gemini, so we'll be feeling a lot more social and talkative. And now we have Mercury in at 29 degrees. And so this is again, right before Mercury will go into Scorpio. So we are at that ending of that energy point. So there could be something that's really kind of culminating around what we've been learning and working through during this Mercury retrograde season, especially, maybe something you've reflected on or something you had to work through around communication. So be thinking of that as the days approach if you're listening to this beforehand. And again, we still have this Uranus opposition with Black Moon Lilith. So and now we have a opposition with the moon and Mars, so it could definitely feel like some really feisty energy today. And this is the day that I also, sorry, guys, I again apologize for the confusion. It is the Young Earth Monkey Day today. And so, again, if you have monkey, snake, or tiger in your chart, I would definitely lay a little bit low. There is that ungrateful punishment aspect that could arise. And even I have noticed that the people that I have struggled with this last month or last couple months, it's like they had one of those animals in their chart. And even I have stimulated their bad energy because not just theirs, but mine, because even though I don't have any of those in my chart, in my luck cycle, my or luck pillar, excuse me. Well, it's a cycle and a pillar. I am in my tiger luck cycle. And so that tiger has been interfering with other people's monkeys and the snake year. And so that's felt really uncomfortable and not fun. So, sometimes that is something else that we can see in the chart and know why things have been difficult. So, yeah, again, you can check your astrology chart to see what your animals are for your luck cycle as well. It will show that and the year's energies. And then there's so many codes and different things that you won't know unless you get a reading from me. So I would love to share that with you. And so, yeah, again, on the December 5th, lay low. I mean, it's just going to be a little bit more of a hectic energy day. Um, yeah, I don't really think it's going to be a very easy day for most of us, but there's always positive things every day. So you don't have to be like scared. I just wouldn't have a lot of expectation and maybe just stay home tonight, right? All right. So we're getting towards the end of the week. We have moved to December 6th, and So yeah, December 6th is Saturday. I was just trying to make sure. I was trying to remember if this was Friday or Saturday. Okay, so the moon is in Gemini still. Again, we should be feeling very sociable. So this is kind of nice because, we are still in the season of pre-holidays where, I mean, I keep talking about we need to go inwards more. I mean, the energy has now officially shifted out of the earth element, out of this transition from fall to winter. We are officially in the winter season. I know some of you might be like, "Oh, but we haven't had the winter solstice." Well, I mean, look around. It's winter, okay? So, um, you know, if you're in the northern hemisphere, we are in the season of winter. We are ruled by water now. We really just went through that portal this last weekend. It was very palpable to me. Maybe some of you felt that too. I'd be curious. Link below, or yeah, comment below if you could already feel that. Also, I came out of that movie theater last night and it was snowing, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, we are definitely in winter. It also snowed a tiny bit. I believe it was last Tuesday. No, Wednesday. It was Wednesday. It snowed a little bit here in Boise, like briefly, but it was like literally, I was like, this is not rain. This is actually snow. Yeah, so snow in November. Yeah, again, it's a yin wood snake year. The yin wood energy. Whenever we have yin water, yin wood, we're gonna have a little bit more moisture, and next year is gonna be very heating because of that yang fire. I'm sorry, but yeah, summer's gonna be hot, hot, hot. And we had a really kind of more mellow summer this last year, which was really lovely, and early fall was lovely as well. There were still some fires, but not nearly as bad here in the US as we've experienced in the past, especially in that young wood dragon year. That was pretty gnarly. Unfortunately, yeah, young fire year. I don't foresee us having a lovely summer. It's going to be smoky. I really wish that that would just not be a part of life, but it is in this reality. So, yeah, I don't know, planning ahead, it could be a nice time to go to areas, that don't, have experience a lot of smoke, hopefully, in fires, wherever that may be, not near mountains and a lot of trees, right? At least not here in the Northwest. So, or even, yeah, like Colorado, different places like that, right? Yeah. So, okay, so let me see. I need to focus again. So, yeah, we did just finally come to Mars and Scorpio at 29 degrees. Now, this is again Danto point. That means that we can be feeling very emotional. Again, we are still in the shadow period. So, this will be the day, Saturday, to really watch what we're saying and be very thoughtful about our energies and our words, and just giving people the benefit of the doubt, trying to say things in a way that will help other people to grow maybe, but really not trying to, I don't know. I'm not even sure I would have like really much of a conversation with anybody who's really challenging today. This was not the day to sit down and try to have that conscious communication, because some people will just be too angry and emotional, and yeah, it could be a little bit rough. And so, try not to ruffle other people's feathers, but if you do, just say, hey, let's try to meet and talk in the next day. Tomorrow would be a great day, like, yeah, we are at the very last day of this yin fire pig month. Remember, we do not change until it's closer usually to the full moon or the new moon, but it's always like after that first week of the month. And so it's a little confusing, but our calendar is also really screwed up because we should be having a 13-month calendar. So right now we aren't in that quite in that reality, but let's hopefully let's start moving into that. I mean, let's do that, people. Like, we have to be the ones to bring the change. That was something I talked about with my friends this year. And, speaking of that, a lot of people have been struggling this year because of people losing jobs, the economy, all these different things, but it's like there is so much opportunity in the things that need to be created and the things that we need here. And so really, I want you all to be thinking about and just noticing like what excites you and what you would like to bring to the world, because you have an idea, you have many ideas of little things that could become big things, that could be really big money makers, that could really help transform the world and help all of us. So, everything is needed and all hands on deck. So, I'm sorry if it's been a rough year, but it is, the year of the snake. I mean, we're shedding our skin. We have a lot of growth in the yin wood. Again, we're growing, but it's also been and is still a very creative year. Use that creative energy, use that strategic energy of the snake. They can also be very able to kind of, they're a little manipulative, I guess I'll just say, towards like, making things look the way they wanted to for themselves. And I don't really love that about snakes and snake energy. However, I think we can utilize that in a positive way. So hopefully you're following where I'm going with that. But anyway, back to what else I want to share. So yeah, again, we've got Mars almost shifting into Sagittarius, this last energy. So yeah, we could feel definitely a little bit more emotional, especially again, still this Uranus opposition to Lilith. And then it is a yin earth rooster day. We're going to feel like speaking our minds, telling the truth. Again, I just, warned us about like what we want to say. And I think, be a little bit careful with what you say, but also this could be a good day to initiate something. It's not like a really high energy day, but it is an open day. Um, so yeah, and I mean the moon is in Gemini, so again, we're gonna want to be out and be talking, and so I think this would be a good day to just have like some constructive conversation around like discussions and like ideas and learning and hearing other people's perspectives, but not talking about something that's like, you and your partner have been having or a friend have been having like a lot of difficulties. Today might not be the best day, so hope that makes sense. And yeah, and then tomorrow, as in December 7th, the energy will be shifting into that new month. We will be in the young Earth rat month. Remember, if you have horse in your chart, this is going to create change in your life. And so this doesn't have to be something you have to worry about, but sometimes it can be a little bit more challenging in the months of December for people that have rat in their chart if they have not been kind of doing the work. So hopefully you've been feeling like, oh, I need to make some changes, and you're doing those things. And so, yeah, keep just heading towards this whole week, towards, whatever it is that you have been feeling the impetus to change if you have horse in your chart, so that way you will be ready for the month of December, and it's going to be a positive month. And I'm really excited for it. So, we are going to be in the Scorpio season until December 15th when we will move into Sagittarius season. So, all right, a few more weeks of that and then we'll be there. So, thank you all for listening. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day and take good care. And again, make sure you like the video, subscribe, comment. Bye for now, and thank you so much again. And please share with your friends, and I'll see you back here real soon. All right, thanks.